It's week 3 of the NFL, and our focus is on Marcus Peters, who played his part to perfection last week with 3 interceptions. It's the Buccaneers and the Rams, and it's coming up next.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be taken out by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented Teddy Bridgewater.
I've always loved Teddy Bridgewater. A lot of people have underrated him throughout his career. Remember, this is a guy who's battled back from a horrendous knee injury to find his way back as a starter in this league. More than capable right arm, tremendous leader. This guy knows how to make plays in the clutch.
Bridgewater going to throw right away. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going to the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On third down, Bridgewater. And incomplete on the deep ball. Tress Way on fourth down is sent out to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB. To the air on first down, here's Willis. He'll get this off to ETN. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Well, this defense for the Bucs, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? 6. It's a phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Off the play fake, here's Willis. Rolling to his left. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I'm sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that third down play. That brings up fourth down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Willis, fourth down here. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
It wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that ball.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Play fake. Here's Willis. And And that'll be incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a 1st down. They go play action with Willis. And his throw is incomplete. And the Rams at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Willis. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 25-yard line. Willis is going to throw once more. Touchdown, Rams. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. And the last drive, their 1st drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball.
There he goes, left side. 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Willis now off play action. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's going to take this one for a Rams touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. An option handoff here to Mixon. Oh, he's got some breathing room. That's Jawan Taylor, the right tackle. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The numbers for Mixon last week: 14 carries, 93 yards, and a score.
I have to say, partner, their coaches didn't do a very good job of hiding their thoughts this week when they spoke with us, did they? They told us exactly this. We've been good on the ground, but sitting 8th in the league, we know we can kick it up a notch and push for the top 5. So there's no doubt in my mind, we'll see them try to establish that ground game early.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Miles Jack working free that time to take him down. But just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
So here are the Rams to take over. They won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action, Willis. Wide open receiver, complete. He's got room at the 30, and he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play action, here's Willis. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Willis now off of play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Here's Willis now off the play fake. Going for it all. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Going on 4th down. Here's Willis. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he is going to have the Rams 1st down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Great effort there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Rams have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Now Bridgewater. And this one is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch it.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. They go play action with Willis. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again on 2nd and 10, it's Willis. Across the formation, he hits Austin. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Now Willis on 1st and 10. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. The 40. Past the 20. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Boy, a big play right there. But a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And Parker, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. The defense understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Willis to try again after the pick 6. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10, it's Willis. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this 1st half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Bridgewater on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Bridgewater again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Rams force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Let's go now.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On first down, Willis. He's going to look deep down the field. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The offense schemed, going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
To throw again on second down, Bridgewater. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. The 20. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for the Rams touchdown. Seibert on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Caleb Farley.
And the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decision.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A big play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Rams are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he lost the football. And the Rams have got it back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis.
Flushed out right. And this is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Check smash! Check smash!
4th down, Willis.
That is caught at the 7. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Willis wants to pass it again. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A first down throw for Bridgewater. To Mixon on the check down. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again. Bridgewater.
Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays.
20! And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Quintez Cephas in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10, Willis.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
So we've reached halftime in a walk. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. It's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half blowout material.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's Austin. Touchdown.
Calvin Austin,
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
and the Rams take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Bridgewater.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Bridgewater. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Running left, it's Mixon.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards.
Last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Bridgewater. He's got Smith here. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This from 54 yards away. The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
He notched his 15th touchdown pass of the year on that last drive, and they'll look to keep it going here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, here's Willis. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They go play action with Willis.
Being chased out left.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion. And that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Now Willis on 4th down.
And he comes back with one complete.
And he is going to have the Rams 1st down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on 4th down. Play action, Willis.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater.
He gets this complete to Cephas.
And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No 1st down. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this a pretty simple part. You always want to end drives with points. But that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Throw over the middle, caught by Jordan.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here's Willis now off the play fake.
Going to throw right side here, complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Buccaneers 42-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the back now in Tampa. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 21. A gain there of 21 yards.
Stop the Ranger! Stop the Ranger!
Right back to the air again with Willis. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Willis now off of play action. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Play action. Here's Willis.
The quick slant caught. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Play fake. Here's Willis.
And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. Touchdown!
And the Rams are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Bridgewater on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis.
He's going to look deep for more. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Willis now off play action.
He'll get this to Streets on the crossing route. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Powering forward, and he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback?
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown. And the Rams are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Forced out to his left.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. From the gun, Bridgewater.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw, Bridgewater. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The Bucs on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And again, it's Bridgewater. Open man is Godwin. It's complete.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Throwing is Bridgewater.
And this one taken in by Cephas. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater.
On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Here's Bridgewater.
To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. To throw is Bridgewater. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Elliott on for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. Oh, wide open is Streets. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Okay, ready?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Willis.
Throw left side taken in by Streets. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Play action, Willis.
And he'll rifle one complete to Streets. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make...
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On 2nd and 10, Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. One last shot now for Bridgewater. And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Los Angeles, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers,
We spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat gon' have no time for cold cuts. The game